You've seen those adorable photos, brand new babies in different poses and positions.
Yeah, newborn photography is really popular. It might look easy, but it can be dangerous if you try it at home. Anthony Sabella here with us this morning to tell us why it's so important to find the right photographer.
Well, we know, those photos, they're as cute as can be. You know, there's a lot that goes into getting those perfect poses like this, though. So if you try to do it yourself at home and you're not careful, you could injure the baby. And that's why it's important you leave these kinds of pictures to the professionals. I met up with Julie Harberts at Purple Owl Photography on the Peninsula while she was taking pictures of a 10-day-old baby named Fletcher. Harbert's been taking newborn photos for more than 10 years now, but she tells me she still travels to seminars and takes online courses yearly to make sure she's up to date on her education. A big part of that is knowing how to handle a newborn. And Harbert says some of the popular poses, like the frog pose that you see a lot of babies do, those are photoshopped. There's hands supporting the baby's head and body that are edited out of those photos. Without that support, you could injure a baby, cut off their airway or more. Harbert says she's also seen pictures of babies, on horseback, even on motorcycles. No, those are photoshopped too.
They probably took a picture of the motorcycle, and then they took a picture of the baby on something safe in like the studio or something like that. And then in Photoshop, those two pictures were merged together. Now, if you don't realize that and you wanted to DIY that at home, that could be really bad.
And Harbert says that's why it's so important that you interview potential photographers before booking a session with them. So, make sure that they've done this before, that they're trained. You want to make sure they have a climate-controlled space too, because obviously babies can get too hot, too cold pretty easily. A lot to think about, but it's worth it. This is very important.
Absolutely.